This is not funny. This guy's whole finger is off.
What?
I swear, bro, the whole top is gone.
Hey, Grog, there's bullets in the back.
I'm gonna educate you.
JJ and Ole here, welcome to a new video. We are in Miami right now for a couple days and big week ahead because this weekend, Black Friday.
Yes, guys, it's the first time in the US. We'll take you guys along.
First try. You know, in the Netherlands before, when I was young, my parents asked me where I can put like the containers, the bins. With all the trash outside. It's like the same kind of material. It smells like weed inside. The owner did something suspicious.
Feels like GTA.
I just wanna chill and twist the lie. Catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, baby.
Girl, it's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Still have love for
Construction in the kitchen now.
It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still?
Just in the backyard here in Miami. We're some neighbors.
Oh, hey, he changes in green color.
What?
That means that he is angry.
Yo, I'm taking risks, getting my paper right. Aye, karma might get them, they gotta pay the price. I'm feeling low, it could be worse. All of my VV shine. I've been up and down, they gotta feel me now. Price went up and they hear me now. Back then they wouldn't hear me out. Absent, I gotta make it.
Guys, on the way to the gym. It's called Elevation. But we were just preparing a lot regarding our Q5 strategy and the plan that we're gonna execute in Q1 in general. Like how we can succeed with the brand, introducing different kinds of products. In terms of the overall strategy, what to focus on, what kind of frameworks.
I think it's good to say that it's not very easy to create it because I think we started around 10 AM and we just finalized it. So in total 5 hours. Once the framework is completely set up, it's just a matter of execution, streamlining cross marketing department. It's all about planning ahead, having the right strategy in place, make sure it's aligned across teams, and then you can make a huge impact. Especially if you're a health brand like we are. We know that every brand out there trying to have the best performance during Q4, but we're always focusing heavily on Q5. I think Q4 is a little bit overrated, especially from our experience, because we don't want to squeeze the entire list out. We just trying to maintain consistency throughout the entire year, and especially in Q5 when CPMs, CPCs drops, it provides a lot of opportunities.
So let's say you're targeting a persona in terms of beauty, you're targeting a younger teenager who wants to look better. Okay, then the age, different kinds of things, but what he or she wants and desires. And the primary angle, so that can be, for example, she wants to look more healthy in terms of her skin. And then you have a framework, so you can do it in a UGC style, before and after, testimonial, in a podcast style, in an interview style, for example, me versus them, specific benefits. Of course, then you have creative types, so that was mainly for UGC, but you also have VSL, like problem solution, going into the root cause, static with offers, infographics, and much more.
There's nobody in the gym. People don't train on Sunday. Listen.
Too many M's to make too many rules to break. Too many fighting that case. I gotta find my way. Gotta need new shoes. If I lose, she lose, and I ain't get used to losses. Days like this, I wish all my looks was unchained. I mastered the rap game, I mastered the dope game. Still I feel like that I'm God.
Walk
like
out of
when
the
he
gym.
jumps like some left behind.
Where's the smoothie bag?
One day in America, this thing is even as big as my head, bro. Bro, I said XXL, better we have more than less.
Bro, what the fuck? This tastes like McDonald's. The last time I got it in 2011, grap. What the fuck?
To make too many rules to break, too many fighting that case. I gotta find my way.
Kitchen is a mess of making breakfast. So now we just order the sandwiches, have some good food. And tonight we go dinner. No, I'm back to work. Otherwise we cannot pay dinner.
Thinking about you,
Guys, it's first time driving in a Cybertruck, but it's also the first time doing self-driving.
It's very comfortable if you don't have to do anything, right?
So now we can work, like drive. Jay was asking if you can put different types of speed profiles, but now we're in quite a hurry because we need to be at the dinner at 7:45. It's already 8 almost. So you can even do a hurry of Mad Max. Hey! It's even going right lane.
Right lane to bypass.
Is it allowed in US?
Yeah, I assume so. I actually made a joke, or we have like a hurry setting, you know, so we can rush a little bit up, but it actually have. Hey, Grog, there's police in the back.
If they pull us over, act normal. Don't say anything about me. I'm not even on. Just roll down the window, hand over your license, and don't, you know what.
I don't have
Worst-
a license. I don't have a license.
I have a license,
know
bro.
where to go. No, we don't talk about what happened last night. You kept your secret safe with me, that's right. Now just forget it. I'm not a better man. You know where to go.
Alright, the time again is here. Some bread with olive oil. Where we are actually?
Grand Muscat or something. It's in Miami South Beach.
The ambiance is very good compared to Komodo, where we were at Sunday. I wouldn't say necessarily it was disappointing, but it was like a kind of a cheap vibe or something, like comparable to places like Dubai or Monaco. Very excited about tomorrow because at 8 a.m. our time, which is very early, we do have a marketing meeting where we're going to introduce a new collection, which is about to launch in the 3rd week of December. I just prepared the entire presentation for it, so gonna make everyone aware about what is the market positioning, what are the unique features, unique mechanisms, what we want to prepare in order to go to market actually with this collection.
Also, we divided now that specific teams are focusing on specific products. So one team with dedicated strategists, dedicated designers, dedicated video editors are focusing on one specific product, so they can really dial in and make sure that all the audiences, frameworks and concept types are tapped into. So looking forward to see how that will succeed eventually.
Where are you from, guys?
Amsterdam.
Oh, Amsterdam, bro.
Paris.
I used to spend my fucking weekend all over there.
I can understand. Hey guys, I can play a song now. You wanna hear it? This is Christmas. Christmas means it's the end of the year. So that means 2025 is over. What's the biggest takeaway of 2025?
Personal or business related?
Business.
In order to build something which can make a lot of impact, you need to have a good foundation. And then I'm pretty much referring to our team. So in order to build like a team which can work independently, which can grow the business independently, you really need to have a good foundation, and that is good leadership, good structures and systems, educate them on how they behave. So I think that is my biggest takeaway, and at the same time also the biggest challenge of this year.
So in my opinion, my biggest takeaway for 2025 in terms of the business is that you have to keep innovating consistently.
product-wise, marketing-wise. And also you have to understand a business cannot always go like this. So it's normal, if it sometimes goes down, then it goes up again. As long as you're following milestones that will eventually get you to your major goal. So that's always something I've been striving towards. So like, and personal-wise, got some new friends since this year, which was good. Focus more on personal development. Summer was really good, by the way, this year. Like the summer was outstanding. And we got, of course, the Monaco tour, the car. Sometimes I think, yeah, if you make these 2-3 million extra, then okay, and then what?
But yeah, obviously in a business, like, you have ups and downs, and you cannot always grow, and it won't be healthy. But now, because of certain things happened, we're really like willing to
keep you sharp.
Keep you sharp, but you really want to make certain investments and expansions which will eventually lead to the outcome, to the dream outcome. So I think like that this year was like a year full of lessons which we will take with us for next year. And I think both of us have to develop and grow a lot in terms of leadership, so we can actually attract the right people and keep the right people, because that was very challenging in the past year. Yeah, and if I talk from a personal level, I think many wins this year was by far the best year up until date, as I became a dad, which changed my entire life. Also, how I look to business. I wouldn't say business is secondary, because it depends on the time of the day. So sometimes the business is priority, sometimes the family is priority, but finding a balance is, I believe, the most beautiful thing you can have, and it worked out pretty good. So that was a big W of this year, but more to come next year. That's on us? I hope so. Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was for me.
There's a big car behind you with red and blue lights.
Yeah, but I thought you...
Flashing the entire time you're driving, and you don't think it's for you?
Polish agent told us like why you don't respond to the stop sign. I sincerely thought they want to bypass us, but
yeah, because Pony's always driving with the lights on. But yeah, anyways,
you're just getting written warnings. Okay? I'm gonna educate you.
I don't have a license, Grog.
Do you think maybe Grog snitched us because of the things we say?
Look, go ahead and pick up with the UPS guy in the picture.
Miami lovers. Just wrapped up training session. Now going to eat at Pura Vita. Got it recommended by a girl I know. So let's see, get some protein in, because delivery service here is not as good as like in Europe or in Dubai. You only can choose with McDonald's and other fast food. So let's get some protein in.
I just said to Ola, like, if you're driving a supercar in Miami, it really makes sound, right? When you arrive here in the restaurant and come pull up in the front of the restaurant, because I thought before I went to Miami that it's very similar to Dubai, only supercars, flashy lifestyle, designer stores, luxury apartments and so on. But actually it's the opposite from what I expected. Still, I think it's a very nice place, of course, but it's not even close to what it's in Dubai.
Hey, what? Is it real? Yeah. Hey. Give a fuck if they remember. I was in the cold when those froze. I was sleeping in the whip, trying to get a fucking grip. I remember. Didn't have no hoes, trying to go. All these rappers, little bro, me. Fuck them, I remember. Way before they had a fucking DM, I was whipping in the act like that shit was European. I remember.
Alright, so it's Q4 right now. We are here in Miami, beautiful house here on the water. And of course we're very busy with running the business, as we always are. Sometimes it's a little bit conflicted with when we go to the gym or we're going for dinner tonight, because we're always busy with work, lots of calls, but at the same time you want to enjoy a bit, because yeah, we have been locked in for a very long time, right? And now we are traveling. And I think eventually all what matters is freedom and being location independent as we are. But sometimes freedom feels a little bit restricted because you always want to work and sometimes you forget to enjoy, if that makes sense. But the business is doing very well. I mean, the main brand which we are running high could do better, I believe. We have so many moving pieces, we have so many expansions in the pipeline, amazing team members which we are going to onboard. We have quite a stable team, I would say, but there are a lot of improvements to be made. But recently we also invested in some brands. We also opened a new brand ourselves. So I think we're doing phenomenal. Last weekend alone We did, if you can see it, the 22nd and the 23rd of November, we did over 1 million in combined revenue with 9,000 Shopify orders and almost 7,000 new customer orders. Obviously, we do a lot of bottom of funnel during this period, so urgency, scarcity, over focus, because it's a great way to win customers throughout this period because purchasing power increase, because the holiday season is around the corner. So the gifting angle is working phenomenal. So we acquired this brand for an equity deal about a month ago, and they tripled their revenue, which is amazing to see. Obviously, biggest credits to them. But we did some over testing and stuff, and it worked out pretty well, especially in Q4. It's not necessarily a gifting product, but it's doing very well in Q4. And that was eventually the goal, right? We want to provide value, as much value as possible. People see that we are doing real numbers, that we bring some kind of authority, and we really practice what we preach, and from there make beautiful win-win scenarios, which we have done, and it turned out fantastic. So we have a couple brands under our management right now. So when it comes to the community on lower scale, we don't onboard any new people for the time being, because we're very busy, very focused on the brands we're currently running. But very excited for 2026. Upcoming week, we'll focus a lot on team calls for each department across the different brands, and we are going to understand their key findings of this year, understand their challenges, or they need any specific hires or new improvements in their specific department, and most important, we are going to discuss the milestones of 2026. So let's go.
Bro, there are crocodiles here.
Alligator in the sky.
He's a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator.
I'm in Miami. No, it's good here. Miami Beach vibe. Just did a meeting. Getting some work in, another workout in. But look at this. This really gives the US vibes. All the people over here. It's gonna train a bit. And then after we have a tour with the alligators. So let's see how it goes on the boat.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day.
Well, you started like
recently, maybe like 1 year. So I've been wearing them. I started to walk in them slowly.
Well, we are selling mainly in the US, but we are from the Netherlands. But like 99% is the US market. We'll send you some, so you can test them out and can let us know your honest opinion.
Good shit. You wore like the biggest barefoot shoe brand in the world, but he's also connecting with other smaller creators over here. And he said it's a really tight community. People stay really connected with each other. So maybe we can link up in December.
What did he spoke about the event, like on the 4th of December, right?
Yeah, he has like an event here in Miami where he's going to have like a community together, people who are obsessed about minimalistic footwear. We might promote our shoes over there. So yeah, just try to approach people. But I really want to see people with our own shoes and then have the same conversation with them as well.
Yeah, in the next video in New York, we're gonna do a challenge. We give ourselves maybe a half afternoon, 2-3 hours to spot our own shoes. Let's see where we're able to do it. New York, 30 million population. I have to look into the Shopify analytics how many pieces we sold in New York, and then we can calculate the chance on or how big it is to spot our own shoes. We might have to go to some elderly homes though, as we are focusing on the older demographic. So we arrived at the Alligator place where we are going to do a boat tour, but actually we had phenomenal weather over the past days, and now it turned out very, very badly. So I expect that it won't continue, but it's quite fun, quite fun to see, because we manifested a lot an hour ago and it even got more worse. So I think we manifested other things, so good things will happen upcoming days, Black Friday in a couple of days. So. Bro, this shit. God, no. Bro, I believe the alligator tour is cancelled. Like, the weather can be bad, but this is like horrific. Nee, Ola is in the car. Bro, how the fuck we ended up in this situation? We are here stuck in the parking spot in the middle of nowhere at an alligator place. And now actually Ola is helping this family because they just came back from a alligator tour and they got stuck because it's like over the trail, right? With one wheel. So I have no clue how they are going to get it out. But as you can see there, that other car which is trying to help is completely stuck. And then you ask yourself why you're not helping. Well, I try to do my best, but I cannot have any like I cannot provide any help or solution. So it's better to keep everything in control from here. Ola got it under control, man. Problem solving.
Hebben we een handdoek voor die man?
Nee, we hebben niks, man.
Hij is gewond.
Welke man?
Ja, die man die hier.
Omdat je zo wegreed?
Nee, het zit nog vasthouden, hè?
Maar wat deed jij aan het einde?
Het is een beetje bloed.
Hé, wat deed jij aan het einde?
Die hele auto die tript, ouwe. Die auto is helemaal van slag, bro. This is not funny. This guy's whole finger is off.
What?
I swear, bro, the whole top is gone.
Bro.
I swear. It's gone.
But that happened when the car...
Bro, that whole car was going crazy. I didn't know if you saw it. So you guys saw, we were just helping this car from this old man who had like all his grandchildren inside and his daughter. Bro, he almost crashed off this hill. Then we arrived, completely raining here, they need help. So this guy from the Alligator show, he is going to pull the truck. Eventually he pulls it, I push the pedal, it eventually went up. So I turn it. And this vehicle starts driving a little bit to the left, and then he was already trying to pull off the, how do you call that?
Yeah, the cord.
The cord, and his finger was in there, bro. This is gone. He had only this from his finger. He saw it laying on the ground there as well, but he was really positive.
Did he grab his finger because otherwise he'd drive over it? On the way to the airport, we have our flight in about 2 hours from here. As you saw just a few seconds ago, yesterday we went to the alligator place, but it turned out a little bit different than expected. It was a very strange situation we ended up. But yeah, had a good time in Miami. We didn't do very much. Yesterday we went to Miami South Beach. To be honest, it was not very special. So we are very excited for New York. I'm going to learn from how everything goes in America. Gonna visit some shopping malls, all the retailers. Just got inspiration, hopefully spot some people walking on our shoes. I can clearly see certain patterns that the older demographic is like slightly moving to Skechers slip-in variants and the younger demographic to on-cloud and hookah. So all in all, great experience in Miami. What about you, bro?
Really good, really good. But they're really excited about New York. Big buildings, big skyscrapers. I like big cities, same like Dubai. But Miami is nice, but we need to rush because otherwise we're going to be late.
I think that's jealousy, I think that is jealousy.
Ladies and gentlemen, top I should welcome you to New York, local time 1:44.
Alright, just landed in New York. As you saw, we spent a couple days in Miami. Very excited about upcoming days. Pretty nice weather change. We went from 28 degrees to only 5 degrees Celsius.
A little bit colder, but it's all fine. Now heading to Manhattan. This one will be sick, guys. See you guys there.